Hi, good morning. My name is Mike Ugarte. I'm your real estate agent right here in Pembroke Pines. And today we're going to go over the new listings that came on the market since yesterday. We are doing this, I'm doing this every morning, which is what I do as part of my day. And I want to bring you along with me so you can see what I see. And we're going to go over all the new listings that came on the market. Today we have 9. So we have 9 more that came on since yesterday to today. We're going to go over all of those. But before I do, I want to answer a quick question. I was asked this time by a seller, but I'm asked by buyers and sellers all the time, which is how long does it take for us to close once we go under contract? And that's a really good question because sellers need to be moved out by that day. They don't, some sellers, believe it or not, think that they can start moving out after closing. No, you need to be moved out before closing and you need to deliver the house empty to the buyer on the closing date. And that's when the buyer can move in. So how long does it usually take? Here in Pembroke Pines, on average, it's going to be 30 days. Some loans like FHA or VA sometimes will last for 45 days because they actually go through a longer appraisal inspection process. But usually you can still get those done in 30 days. From my experience, I've gotten most of those done within 30 days. What can delay it? Well, it could be financing issues, appraisal issues, inspection issues, even the HOA. If you're buying in an HOA community, those could cause delays to the 30-day timeline. Can you close earlier? Yes, absolutely. Some lenders and title companies can be ready as soon as 21 days. Anything before that, probably cash. So cash can close earlier. Cash can probably close as early as 10 days. However, if you're going to do this right and you're going to go through the proper process, you need to give the title company enough time to do their job. And they usually will need 10 to 15 days because that's how long it takes for them to get the documents they need to from the municipality to make sure you are getting clear title. So if you're doing cash, you can close as early as a title company can be ready. If you're going to close earlier than 30 days, you need to make sure you have all your ducks in a row, everything, like you have everything you need. But on average, 30 days. So let's go ahead and look at these 9 new properties. Who knows? You may be moving into one of these in the next 30 days if you put an offer today. So here they are. So we have 9 properties that came on the market. And let's jump right in and take a look at these. Hey, once again, I am not preparing these. I'm not looking at it beforehand. You're going to see them same time I do. This is not scripted. So you're going to see it in the raw just same time I do. So this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. It is 2,866 square feet. By the address, it's Towngate, and it looks like a typical Towngate home. And they're asking $740,000 for this property. Let's look a little bit here. It's a beautiful home. It's got a new roof, a 1-year-old roof, which is awesome. You don't have to worry about that for the next 20 to 30 years. A 3-car garage, which is huge. And it looks like it has some updates. Let's take a look at the picture and see what this looks like. So first of all, let me tell you, I really like this front picture. It does show the house well, and you get a good idea of what it looks like. Inside, it's neutral colors, which is perfect, right? You want the house to be painted in a color where the buyer can actually see themselves moving in. You don't want it to be too personal or too funky colors because they may not see themselves in the house. They'll see it as your house, not their house. We have nice floor tiles, so nice, white neutral colors. This gives you the pictures are well done. Gives you a good idea of the depth and the size of the room, which is what you want to see. The kitchen's mildly upgraded. It's not a recent upgrade. These are probably about 9 to, well, it did say it was recently updated. I would say 6 years old, 5 to 6 years old. But we'll look at the remarks to be sure. So you have some updates. Again, floor tiles, big space. Bathrooms have been updated from the originals. So you've got nice laminate wood floors. It looks like here in the bedrooms. This looks like it's the primary. No, living room. Bathrooms. So looks like it's part of the primary. So now we have a nice backyard, nice sized backyard with good privacy fence and trees. So you can get some shade. So that's really cool. So you've got good space in the back. Okay, that is town gate. Oh, here we go. Perfect. You see me talk about this before, but I love when we're able to put floor plans out on the MLS because it does give us a really good idea as to what the space looks like. For example, this primary bedroom, we saw a couple of pictures and they took a picture looking this way, they took a picture looking this way, but we didn't get a full picture of what that whole space was. So you could tell that those other pictures that we saw, big area for a bedroom, and then they had like a small living room. So you have space to put that in there. You make it an office. You can put some couches in there, lounge area, so you can have your bedroom and a lounge here. So it's big enough, big walk-in closets. Uh, the primary bath is here, so you can tell the layout. So it gives you a good idea of the layout. This is great. We got the pictures and we got a floor plan that gives us a layout. Gives you an idea as to what you're getting, right? Because if you're gonna buy the house, this is what you want to see. Okay, so let's look at location. So it did say kitchen was remodeled in 2020. So yeah, right about 5, 6 years ago, stainless steel appliances. And the primary suite offers an oversized sitting area. This is why I didn't do that well in school because I didn't read all the instructions in the beginning. We just kind of glanced over this. But as I said, this is going to be on the cuff. So here's where it's located, right? Here's Towngate. If you've been with me on these videos or in the future, I'm going to go through this a lot and you're going to see this is Pembroke Pines. Basically, Pembroke Pines is from here to here. And then we go into Miramar, Sister City. We do a lot in here in this area also. So if you live in Pembroke Pines, you're going to come in here. This is Southwest Ranches, so these are bigger homes. But your life is going to be 90% of what you do. We're going to be right here in this space, and this is right in the middle, just west of I-75. Perfect location, right? Close to hospitals. These yellows are shopping, big Costco shopping center, and outdoor Pembroke Gardens, Pembroke Lakes Mall. If you watch these videos long enough, you're probably going to know Pembroke Pines as if you lived here, even if you're from out of town. So let's go to the next one. So this is a $125,000 one bedroom, two bath condo, and this is Washington Boulevard. So this is going to be most likely 55 plus and Hollybrook based on the address. Yep, Hollybrook Golf and Country Club. So perfect. Oh, look at the HOA. It's $238 a month, which is not a lot. Actually, that's pretty good for an HOA. Oh no, it's 2 fees. So your first fee is $611, and your second fee is $238 monthly. There's two associations here, one for the master and then one for the building. So you're looking at $800, $849, $850 a month in HOA fees. This is an 800 square foot unit. Let's take a look at the inside. So you still got your popcorn ceiling, and that's typical for a lot of these 55 plus communities. If you don't know what a 55 plus community is, it means that one of the residents, so if it's more than one person living there, at least one person has to be 55 years old, and all the residents have to be over 18. So, or else you cannot live there. And that's what the 55 plus community is. There's a lot of amenities with those communities. They're very active lifestyles for retirees or older adults. So here you have an entrance to the bathroom, and this looks like it's a small washer dryer. It could be a washer dryer combo, and they snuck it in here. So this is looks like the primary bath, little closet. They've got laminate wood floors in the bedrooms. That's it. The closet. Go back again. Look through it one more time. Okay, little office space here for a desk. A little desk space. You can put a desk and something in there. So this is a simple one bedroom in Hollybrook, and where's Hollybrook? Again, this is North Perry Airport here to the east, which is a small commuter airport. And we're in relation. We were over here, the first house. We are here just east. And then you have Pembroke Lakes Mall. You have some shopping here. Pembroke Lakes Mall is an indoor mall. This is an outdoor mall. And this is a big Costco shopping center. And you have shopping, throughout. And you have a lot of parks. C.B. Smith Park, which is a huge park. A lot of people go walking and exercising here. They've got their own golf course here. So you're close to a lot of really well located. Anywhere in Pembroke Pines, you're going to be you're going to be in a good location. You're going to be close to everything you need. So that is Hollybrook. That is our second property. Let's move on to the third one. Here's our third one. This one is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 932 square foot condo, and they are asking $295,000 for this. And this is on 104. What is this? 21 corner unit. Does it say Bella Grande? Okay, this is in Bella Grande. So this is an all ages condominium, and this one has a lot of upgrades. So you've got the porcelain floors. You got an updated kitchen with the quartz countertop. They put some stainless steel appliances in here, so that's good. Neutral colors. So this is well done. Bathroom. Also remodeled. Closet with a lot of the built-ins, which is nice. You don't see it a lot. I wish I had built-ins in my closet. I don't. But here you go. And then the floors and the light colors. This is like a light gray. Now you can see the difference between some of the other ones and these pictures and other pictures. Again, and I'm going to harp on this. Professional pictures make a big difference. Professional photographers know how to get the angle and the lighting. I'm a professional real estate agent. I am not a professional photographer. I do not take my own pictures because I leave it to the experts. If you're going to put stuff on the MLS, I mean, it would not hurt to have a professional photographer go out and take the pictures because you want the space to be seen better. You want the buyer to get a better sense for it. These are decent pictures. They're good, but the lighting could be better. Okay, you got washer and dryer in unit. And that's huge in this area because you don't get that a lot. And Bella Grande. Now, Bella Grande does have them, but a lot of condos don't. This is the outside. So this is the second floor unit with the screen and porch. The pool area. The mailboxes. Oh, here we go. I love floor plans, right? So here's a floor plan. This one's a 2-2. You walk in, living area, kitchen, dining, and then you've got split bedrooms with a balcony. So there we go. And where is this located? So this is, let's go here, right here. Again, Pembroke Pines. In the middle, you've got the mall. So the mall is going to be right around here. This is Pembroke Gardens, Pembroke Lakes. So you're not far. You're in the middle. This is center Pembroke Pines. Central Pines, if you want to call it. East Pines is over here, east of University. Central Pines is right here. And, West Pines is, some people call it here. Some people define it from 75 West. Most people go from Flamingo West. This is right in the middle, right in the center. You're in the middle of everything. There's a lot of shops and stores and restaurants right here on Pines Boulevard. Like I said, you have the big mall here, actually here. This is the big mall. This is a smaller shopping center on both sides with restaurants, lots of restaurants, places to eat. And this is the big indoor mall. And you have a park here, and then you have an outdoor mall here also. So plenty of things to do right in and around the area. So let's move on to our next one. So this is going to be another condo, $249,900, a 2-2. And this one is a 55 plus. This is Century Village. So let's go ahead and take a look at this 2-bedroom Century Village, another 55 plus community. As you notice, there are several 55 plus communities here in Pembroke Pines. This is the biggest one. So you've got your porch there. So this one has really nice floors. Um, Again, we could have used a little bit more lighting on the pictures, but this picture gives us a really good idea. You've got light, light walls, light colored walls, but really the floors here are what make this really stand out because you don't see that a lot. So this is nice laminate or some kind of wood floor. This is the kitchen. Has some upgrades. So you've got stainless appliances. They've done the backsplash and they've done this. So this is updated. So this one has been updated throughout. You can tell. Let's check out. See, we see the bathroom. Yep. So you got nice updates. You got your second bedroom. Again, nice wood floors. And this is the community clubhouse. Oh, there's the bathrooms. Bathrooms have had some upgrades, mainly the vanities and the tiles. Um, these tiles on the floor have come and gone in style, so I understand why they left them because they did come back in style. They went out of style, they came back in style, and they're pretty cool here in South Florida. You know, I think they're pretty cool. You may think otherwise, and that's okay. Cool. So now we have more of the outside area hallway. This is the clubhouse, so and the outside. So that's a good idea of Century Village, and it's located. It is right here. So actually, this unit's here, but this whole thing right here, all of this here is Century Village. There's about 5,000 units in here. So this is huge, big 55 plus community. The biggest one here in Broward, I believe. And so there you go. And again, located near everything. The mall, the mall, the park, and there's shuttles that go here, go everywhere, wherever you need. Hospitals. So there's a hospital here. Let me zoom out. There's another hospital here. So you're close to really well situated. If you're looking at one of these communities, you're really good location. And this one is a single family. It is they're asking 599,999, so 600,000. It is a 4 bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2,238 square foot, single family home, and this looks like Towngate also. And let's look at the picture. Again, it's professional photography. In my opinion, it always helps because it's just cleaner. You can tell this is a bit grainy. Um, you've got the sun here that takes it. It's a little bit hard to see. You still get a sense for the house, but a little bit better. It'll show it off more. So I'm a big proponent of having professional photography done, as you could tell. Um, to be honest with you, it's a pet peeve of mine when I don't see it, but that's just me. And here you go. This is the living area. You've got tile, so you've got some tile here. Really neutral color on the outside, which is good. A lot of space. People like to have fun. Again, it's dark, so you don't get a sense of the room here. This is the laundry room, but it's hard to see. Again, why I harp on the photography? Here you go, really dark. This could this hot. I've seen these homes, and I can tell you this home looks a lot better in person than it does here in the pictures because it's hard to see the space and get a idea for it as far as the model, this type model. But if we go on, bathrooms, no major upgrades here. These are pretty standard from when they were originally built. So no major upgrades. The floors were done, so this has nice floors, high ceilings. Another bedroom. So I said I was going to make a comment, but a little staging goes a long way. Having the house ready, it's hard to see, what this house could be with everything that's going on here. And I can tell you because this is what my buyers are going to tell me. But the AC looks newer. It looks like it was added recently. At least that's what it looks like. garage. It could also be because they're getting ready to move out, so there's a lot of stuff moving out. So or preparing to move out. So this is the outside. Again, I'm gonna go off tangent here a little bit. Talk about photography. Photography is so important. It is a new curb appeal. You have to have good pictures. You could tell from this series of pictures, it was really hard to see the spacing, the what this property looked like inside. It was very dark. A lot of the pictures were really dark, so you couldn't get a good idea as to what it is. I can tell you from experience in dealing with customers, a lot of my customers, if I send this property to them, they're going to be like, no, pass. And a lot of times I've been like, no, I've seen the model. I know these homes. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Because it may be the space that they're looking for. You just don't get a sense for it from looking at it online. So this is where an experienced agent can come in and help, and they can tell you what the model looks like. In this case, it's hard to see. So and there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of clutter. This is where staging is also really important. Make sure, and staging does not mean you have to buy new furniture. Staging means you just prep the house to have pictures so people can see it, so it doesn't look cluttered. Unfortunately, here in this one, you saw a lot of clutter, you saw a lot of stuff. I don't know. You tell me if you see something like that. Put a comment below. Is that something that is appealing to you or not appealing to you? Or would you still want to go see this house, or would you want to pass on it? Just curious. Let me know in the comments below. But other than that, this is a great location. This is I know this model. It's a good model. It's a two-car garage. Let me show you. It's in Towngate, so it's right here. Again, close to everything. As Pembroke Pines is close to everything. I live in Pembroke Pines. I can tell you I'm 10 to 15 minutes from everything. So really well located, right off the highway, right here in Towngate. But I will harp pictures, 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 pictures. They tell the story. Speaking of pictures, this was not planned. I did not plan it. There's no pictures here. So at least the one before had pictures. This has nothing. Now this could be that they uploaded the listing. They had to put it on the market, and they just haven't had the pictures developed, or the pictures aren't ready, and they will post them later. But all we know here is they're asking $500,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,550 square foot home. It's in Towngate also, and we don't have much more information other than that. And again, Towngate, Towngate area. So this is going to be. This is not. No, it's not even. If this is Towngate, let's go back and look at the address. 149 24th. This is not Towngate. This is a town home. It's a beautiful townhouse. So my mistake. This is not in Towngate. So many properties we got in Towngate. I got stuck in Towngate. Towngate is over here. This is near the Central Pines area. So this is Flamingo. This is Taft. You've got the mall. This is the Pembroke Lakes Mall, the indoor mall. This is the outdoor mall. So this is right here off of Flamingo. There's a hospital here, CB Smith Park, and you just kind of come in here to this development, and there's a bunch of townhomes here. And again, really good location. There's not a lot of traffic. This is a highly trafficked road, but not this. I mean, there is, but mostly local traffic. So again, it's in a good location. So you're close to everything in this townhouse. Just no pictures. $144. This will probably be Towngate. No, Pembroke Falls. I'm telling you, I'm stuck on Towngate today. So this is Pembroke Falls. This is a great community. This is just east of Towngate. They're asking $725,000. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square foot home. Let's check it out. So this is a nice outdoor picture. It gives you a good idea of the yard and the space of the house. You've got nice tile floors. Again, I like the fact that it's nice bright colors. The dark furniture matches, and it gives you a good idea of the space. So pictures do make a difference. This could, again, it's professional photography. Let's just call it that. We have more furniture and staging, guys. A little bit of staging goes a long way. So this has no upgrades. This is the original kitchen. And from what we're looking at here, tile floors, original kitchen. Appliances may be newer, but all this looks like it's original or close to original. Nice size yard. So one of the things about Pembroke Falls is one of the more expensive neighborhoods in Pembroke Pines. Actually, it's the most expensive per median price range. But you have all types of homes. You have homes from this size to like big, like three over 3,000 square foot. You know, properties on big lots, little McMansions, so to speak. So you have a little bit of everything in here, and you have some townhouses also. But there's two-car garage, and this is one of the smaller homes. Again, no upgrade, no updates, but this is your opportunity to make this home what make it what you want. I'm not going to comment on the price because I have not done any research on this or on the price, and it's not responsible for me to do so at this point. This is raw, like I told you. I'm just going to come in and I'm going to look at it. And so if you're looking for something like this is one you should check out. And this is Pembroke Falls. This is Towngate. Okay, I'm kind of laughing because almost everything today seems to be Towngate for me. But this is Pembroke Falls, so this is close. Just to give you an idea, again, 75, the outdoor mall, the indoor mall, shopping up and down this street. There's shopping all up and down here. And then up here you have Costco. So again, the hospitals, between two hospitals, you're again close to everything. Let's go one more. This one is Towngate. No, I'm just kidding. This is a $580,000 home. It is on. So this is going to be probably close to Silver Lakes. Yep, it's Tiffany Cove and Silver Lakes. So the 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,500 square feet. You notice it's a little bit about the same size as the one before, and they're asking for a lot less than that one. Let's take a look at the inside. Well, this one has a newer roof and from 2020, 5-year-old roof, and a AC in 2021. The HOA is $225 a month on this one. So they tend to be on the same thing with Pembroke Falls. Let's go back. If you'll excuse me a second, let's go back to Pembroke Falls and I'll show you what the HOA is here. $336 a month. And here, if you go further west on Silver Lakes, I'll show you where this is. It's, as you can tell, $225 a month. Now there's a difference. You get a little bit more with Pembroke Falls is included in the HOA than it is here. But it's pretty typical for what you're gonna find in single family homes in this area as far as HOA dues. Okay, so here's the outside. This looks like a drone shot. And then you have the interior. Oh, I've seen this house before. It must have come back on the market. They took it off and came back on. But I did see this house before. It's got the dark tile, but it also has the light colors. We'll go ahead and look at this. And these are virtually staged. This house is vacant, so they did virtual staging to give you an idea of what it would look like with furniture in it. But it's got good space. And there's a lot you can do with this when to move in here. You've got this room here, which can be used as an office, which I think is pretty cool. So, yep, here's an office, virtually staged. Here's your kitchen. So the kitchen has been upgraded. It's not the latest updates, but it is updated. It's not the original kitchen. So you do get an updated kitchen here. And this is staged to give you an idea as to what you can put on here. Again, if you don't like tile floors, this is very easy fix. Just change the tiles and paint. As long as everything else checks out. Again, you have to do an inspection when you look at these properties and you buy them. Make sure you do a full inspection to see if there's anything else, any surprises or anything else that you need to be aware that you need to make repairs to. But this house, it's bathrooms, some updates, not recent, but it did get updated. But the nice thing about this is you can buy this, you can make it your own. I like this. It's got some built-ins. Again, you really don't see this a lot. I don't know why, but you'd think you would see more of it, but this one has it. And it's not typical. I mean, on the higher end homes, it will be. but in this price point, you normally won't see it. Okay, so garage, washer and dryer in the garage, water heaters in the garage, and this is your backyard, side yard. So a little porch. Nope, it's your backyard. So again, one of the reasons this one also compared to the last one, it's 550. The other one 700. This one has less yard, so they're more house on less yard. So there you go. This is a community pool. No, it's not a community pool. No, it is a community pool. This community has a small pool with a little clubhouse. So it gives you an idea of the of there. And let's move over here. This is Silver Lakes. So Silver Lakes, to give you an idea of this community, Silver Lakes is from here to here. So it goes from 184 to 172, from Sheridan all the way into Miramar to Miramar Parkway. So all this is the big community of Silver Lakes. There's about 2,500 homes in here. It's one of the largest communities in Pembroke Pines. So this one's right in the middle. So right there. And let's check out the last one. This is 1600 Southwest 87th. So this is going to be East Pines. And again, this is a little bit different home than what you normally see in Florida. It's got this brick facade. The roofs, the gables. So it looks a little bit more like a northern home, and which was what you're gonna find more east. You're gonna see a little bit. You're gonna see a lot of different styles. It's gonna be there's more character, whereas the homes further west were built. They're more planned unit development, so they were built with different models. These are gonna have more variety. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Again, they were asking $529,000. 1,300 square feet. Oh, this is Cinnamon Place. I know this community. So this community is built around a lake. Not every home is on the lake, but it was built. The center feature is a lake, and this is east. This is next to Hollybrook, and I'll show you on the map. But this is, nice home. Again, nice bright colors. It's got tile, so you get a good sense of the. Here you get a better sense of the size of the room. Still could use better lighting, but you've got a good sense of what the rooms look like. Dining area. So it's got an open kitchen. Kitchen has been remodeled, so everything opens up. If you're looking for an open concept kitchen, this one has it. So you have here, and then you have here. You can actually open up even more, but this is pretty open at least for this size home. This is the bedroom. Again, remodeled, which is good, nice, well done. Floors are wood or wood laminate. And then this one does have a lake view, so you've got a yard, you've got a screened-in porch, and you are on the lake. This is not their house, is it? Yes, it is. It has a pool, screened-in pool. Nice, even better, bonus. So not only do you have that, but here's the house with the pool and a view to the lake. I mean, that is really, really good. I'm surprised. I know this neighborhood, not too many of them have pools in the back. Let's go to the map. And here you go. Here's the lake. And this is a community built around this lake, these 2 lakes. And this property, well, 3 lakes. This property is right here. So off of this lake. So this is Cinnamon Place. Again, if you look at it, here's the commuter airport, the mall, indoor mall. Sorry, I keep saying this. This is shopping. This is indoor mall, outdoor mall, hospital. Again, center, pretty much the center of Pembroke Pines. And there you go. These are the 9 listings for today. So these are all 9. And let's look at all of them. Here we go. So this is what you have. What's come on the market today. So which one would you buy? Which one would you be most interested in? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more content like this, put it in the comments. Let me know what you want to see. I will talk to you about anything and everything that is Pembroke Pines real estate related. I love real estate. I love Pembroke Pines. It's where I live. It's where I work, and I love talking about this stuff. And also, by the way, if you want to get information like this about Pembroke Pines real estate, I publish a newsletter that goes out every Thursday. It is the only most comprehensive newsletter on real estate and what is happening in Pembroke Pines available. Join thousands of other readers that are reading it. Go ahead and I'll put the link to the newsletter below. You can go ahead and register, and every Thursday at 2 p.m. you'll get information on what's going on in Pembroke Pines, real estate related, and what's happening with real estate, market stats, everything in your inbox every Thursday, 2 p.m. Read it whenever you want to read it. So, Mike Ugarte, real estate agent right here in Pembroke Pines, and I will see you tomorrow.